welcome to my YouTube channel, Dollywood Review. So a couple weeks ago, I went to Dollywood, and it was pretty fun. So in this video, I'll show you my whole review and the things that I did at Dollywood. So the first roller coaster, or kind of dark ride roller coaster, I don't know what you're supposed to call it, but it is Blazing Fury. It's a pretty cool dark ride. And it was the first thing that we went on. So we went into the park, got our map. We were all ready to go. We wanted to go straight to Wild Eagle, but on our way there, we just had to go on Blazing Fury. I was smart to go in the back and not into the front, cause Lightning Rod was freaking like 5 hours. Like, what the heck? I'll get back to that ride later. But yeah, Blazing Fury, pretty cool ride. There is like it's not weird, but it's like a dip, and you get so much airtime, and the lap bar isn't like, it's like above you. It's not even touching you. Well, at least for me, because like I'm short, but like yeah. Um oh yeah. Whew, that was really scary. It was so scary. It was dark in some spots too. In my opinion, it's just a very cool dark ride. So Tennessee Tornado is an aero looper, and when I mean by aero, I mean aerodynamics, and uh, yeah. So I wish we really had more aero loopers like these, because this was really fun. I rode it in the back row, and I also rode it in the front row. I think I preferred it in the front row more, but I did get airtime in the drop, or the second drop. But yeah, it's still fun. The inversions are great, and I love them. Nice. I think it's the inversions are perfection. I started to cry when I was in the front. When I hit the final brake run, I could just feel all my tears that were coming down my eyes, because I could just feel the speed of the coaster. Like, it doesn't seem super fast, but when you're in the front row, it hits, bro. I swear it hits. So yeah, solid ride. It's better than other aero coasters. Oh, corkscrew. Oh my god. I gotta get a drink of water real quick. So after riding Tennessee Tornado for a couple times, now we were gonna head to Wild Eagle. Wild Eagle is a B&M wing coaster, and I had really high expectations for this one, because all my friends said that this was the best one there at the park. So it was okay, in my opinion. I think the first drop was good. The vertical loop was okay, and the 0 gave me some real floatiness. Like, I floated a lot on there. The implement was great, but what really made me mad was the trims after the implement, and I was extremely pissed about that. All right, so that's the first half of the ride. The second half was not super great. The corkscrew was mid, I guess, and there was one hill into like a turnaround thing, and that gives some great floater. But other than that, it was not good. I really did not like that second half, but the first half was great. So yeah, this ride definitely disappointed me a lot. But on to So on our way passing by Wild Chaser Express, we were now gonna head to Mystery Mine. Mystery Mine is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, and it was my first Gerstlauer ever. So I had kind of high expectations for this one. I know I had high expectations for the other one too, but this one can't disappoint me, right? Right? So it looks like that there's a huge half loop down, and it looks like it gives huge hang time, and I was really excited for that part. So we got on the ride, and there's this mini section before you go into the first vertical lift, and I thought that it was just fun to go in the dark area of the mystery mine. So after the first vertical lift, it was pointless to put a vertical lift there. I'm just gonna say that it was just pointless, because you didn't even go down the steep drop. You just went forward like boring. It was so boring. So after you hit the first brake run, you go into this like little dip, which everyone screams about, but in my opinion, it was just okay. I guess it was. I got a little air time, but it was okay. It's just dips and turns in the first half, and I didn't really enjoy that, especially when when my head was banging around. But on our way to the second lift hill, this one was really, it felt like it should be a vertical lift because it was really scary when you were coming up. There's like this video thing of like a windmill falling in you or something, but that was cool. So okay, well I gotta get this video done, so this is gonna be quick. So once you get to the top of the vertical lift, you'll stop, and then there's a fire thing, section thing, and then you drop down. Stupidest drop I've been on so far, and then you go into a heartland roll with some hang time, and then you go into the half loop, which gives lots of hang time, and then you go into a final airtime hill into the brakes, and my balls fell off because it hurt a lot. So after getting a migraine from Mystery Mine, we are now going to head to Thunderhead. Thunderhead is a GCI, and it was also my first GCI ever. And this ride was really good. It's better than the past two I was bet on. Definitely better than the past two. Anyway, nothing really stood out in my opinion in this ride. It's just a good GCI. It's like it's the same elements over and over again. It's just like an airtime into turnaround, more like, and then it drops off, and it does that over and over again. Goes into the station. Wow, look at that! And then does the same thing over and over again into the brake run. But nothing really important about this ride. It's just very good GCI. So Big Bear Mountain is a Vekoma multi-launch, and it was my first Vekoma multi-launch ever. So that's pretty cool. Um, I think this is a great, amazing family coaster that introduces launches and airtime to kids. Uh oh. It's just fun. There's nothing really to complain about it. Like maybe that there's so many trims on that, but on the thing, but yeah. Oh well, it's fine. There's nothing really to complain about. It's just a solid ride for kids, and I think it was my mom's favorite ride of the whole park. So after doing that for too long, we were now gonna head to Lightning Rod. Play the cringy music. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, this ride it's the best in the park, and it's it's just air packed filled with sideways airtime, more airtime, even more airtime, more airtime. Okay, stop the music. I can't take this anymore. Ride is like full of ejector. I don't think there's any floater hills in this. It's just ejector, ejector, ejector. The quad down is amazing. The sideways airtime is perfection. And I think I really fell in love with sideways airtime. Now I'm introduced into sideways airtime. So that's very cool. Yeah, like I said, it's the best in the park. I think I did say that. Anyway, it's just amazing. That's it. This top 5 in my coaster count thing. So if you want to know what we did after Lightning Rod, we just went in the cars and got cinnamon bread. Do never forget about the cinnamon bread, okay? Because it's really really good. Like it's freaking good. I want some more right now. If you ever go to Dollywood, give me the cinnamon bread. Anyway, I'm just feeling a little bit hangy. Yeah. So we also decided to get some ice cream because why not? And there's these mean white girls that were around my age, and they suck because they cut at us because they suck and they suck. Yeah, that happened, but unfortunately, we couldn't get any night rides because it wasn't dark enough. But if I did, then I probably would have gotten one on like Lightning Rod, of course. But yeah, that's cool. Anyway, have a good night, and yeah, have a good night.